Hey, welcome back. Feels good to be making another video. And for today's video, I'll be walking through what the Union Pistachio Passport Dunks looks like with a variety of casual fits. So starting with some workwear pants and a vintage tee, I think these two pieces work great together just because the pants are a bit of a straight cut and are pretty baggy, and the shirt also has a nice, wide, boxy fit. And I think together, just nice even proportions from the top down, and I think baggy pants just go nicely with any dunks really, and they give me that skater vibe. But here, pistachio green is a nice faded color on this collab, and I think that pairs just very nicely with that faded burgundy on the tee. So faded colors, it's a winning combo. And just moving forward in that same kind of workwear slash skater vibe, toss on a washed black beanie here from Rue Porter, another wide, nice boxy fitting piece. And now overall, I think it's a very nice grayscale fit. The washed olive cap just complements that faded pistachio green on the dunks. This collab, it's just a super clean colorway, I think. That is super easy to pair with a lot of grays or a lot of blacks. And one last look with the workwear pants cuffed up slightly, just showing off the sneakers a little bit more. Honestly, for myself, I'm starting to dig that previous look with the sneakers covered up a little bit. It's just a little bit more low key. But next up, we have some medium wash tapered jeans and another vintage shirt in a really beautiful forest green. And for this one, I think the blue on the jeans complements the navy leather covered by the nylon overlays on the sneaker. And the green on the tee, I think, complements nicely with those pistachio panels. And just overall for this fit, playing with some brighter colors, but to me it still works because I think the colorway on this collab is just super clean and super muted. It makes this pair of sneakers just easy to pair with a bunch of different colors. And then here, layering up with a vintage Carhartt hooded jacket in this beautiful wash black, one of my favorite recent pickups. And it comes with some chest embroidery and also a really cool arm patch. And I think now this kind of shifts the style of this fit to a more workwear centered look. I mean, especially given that the jacket is a big statement piece and it's a workwear piece. But now I think it's a more balanced fit, especially with the bright forest green of the shirt covered up by the jacket. And I think surprisingly enough, the nylon covered upper of this dunk, it still works pretty cohesively, pretty nicely to give kind of a subtle workwear vibe from the footwear as well. And up next, onto a hiker aesthetic section. I think I've been very into outdoorsy, utility looking pants, and here I'm just starting with some alternatives to some generic cargo pants. And these pants specifically are from Amazon, and they just feature, I think, a really unique aesthetic with the kind of side pocket arches that it has going on. And to me, these are just a really great pair of pants. They give that detailed look of cargo pants, except they aren't actually cargo pants, which is great because in my humble opinion, I feel like cargo pants are a little bit played out. I did just want something different. And with this pair, they have a nice straight fit and cuffed up slightly, they just sit nicely above the dunks. And again, what's great about this Union Dunk collab is just that with these pants, the nylon overlays are just a really nice technical detail on the sneakers that pairs super well with the technical details of the side arches and the zippers on this pair of hiker pants. And gray, again, super easy combination with these dunks. The gray is another faded shade on the crew neck, and again, faded tones, I think that adds to the faded navy and faded pistachio of the sneakers. So faded all around, it's a nice cohesive look to me. Switching the pants again, these are a more low-key hiker aesthetic on the bottoms now. These are some black Uniqlo utility pants in this really nice brushed nylon material. I'm not sure if brushed nylon isn't actually a thing, but to me, that's kind of the best way to describe how these feel. And these pants on the side, again, more zipper details on the upper legs and a built-in utility belt. And I just love the technical details on the pants, again, been on that hiker wave. And with that nylon upper of the sneakers, works really well to me. Any sort of hiker pants are just a nice change of pace from your regular black denim or regular black trousers. And here, these are more again of a straight fit, a baggier look. And I do just really like hiker pants when they sit nicely above the dunks. Since we're in that hiker aesthetic, layering up here with a full zip fleece, this one's from Costco, so shout out to 28 Pete, or maybe it's 32 degrees, one of those. But there are definitely better streetwear and vintage fleeces out there, but this is my best option. And I think with the fleece, it just continues that hiker aesthetic no matter where you get your fleece from. And I think overall, still not bad. and it's just hard to go wrong with kind of a dark gray upper, black pants, and because again this pair of sneakers is so versatile, they also go really nicely here. And moving on to just a more streetwear focused section, this first pair of pants, just a nice slim fitting pair from Oakenfort in the gray washed black, one of my favorite pairs of pants, and for these, cut hems on the bottom for a 3/4 look, and also a more rugged hem with the loose threads. And the loose threads here, they actually match really nicely with the loose threads on the dunks. So if you weren't aware, these Passport dunks also have these loose threads all around the stitching on the upper of the sneakers. And because of the loose stitching on both the pants and the sneakers, they just work really nicely together when they're being paired with the streetwear look here, or even the workwear and hiker aesthetics that you saw previously. Just a super nice detail with the loose threads on the sneaker. And layering this fit up, just a long wool shirt jacket from the Uniqlo Jill Sanders collab. And to me, the dark navy works pretty nicely with the dark navy details on the lining and the outsole of the sneakers. And watching this one back, the only thing I'd probably change is that the length of the jacket makes me look pretty short here. So I'd probably recommend a shorter or even cropped shirt jacket to kind of remedy that if you are a shorter person like myself. And up next for streetwear, some pants that seem hard to pull off, but they're actually super versatile once you get comfortable in them. These are some twill trousers in off-white, again from Oakenfort. And to me, these go great with the clean colorway of the sneakers. Again, faded tones on the sneakers, lightly faded off-white on the pants. Nothing is too strong color-wise, and so I think the cohesiveness of an overall fit is kind of maintained because of those color choices. And layering up here, just a contrasting bomber in a black leather and navy wool, definitely altering the statement to the bomber jacket here, and it's kind of like what most bombers do to any fit. But the key here for me has got to be just the fit and the crop of this jacket. For me, the fit of the jacket, it just lets the olive of the shirt poke out from under, and it just improves the proportions of the fit overall. And I think it's just adding a great piece to push this into kind of what is that deep end of that streetwear aesthetic. And honestly, I think any bomber jacket can do that with this pair of sneakers that's pretty understated color-wise, but definitely not understated design-wise. And now a slight transition into more of a cozy look. These are some gray sweatpants from J. Crew. So these are some classic straight fit sweats with a slight taper down the leg and then classic elastic cuffs at the bottom. Again, gray just pairs really nicely with the faded colors on this sneaker colorway. And even though I usually don't like stacks from pants, I feel like this pair of sweats actually stacks pretty nicely overall on the dunks. And I think the shape and the proportion of the fit of these sweats and the shape of these dunks, they actually suit each other pretty nicely. And just taking this base fit into something that's more of a refined streetwear look, something that's trending very heavily right now, especially with brands like Aimé Leon Dore, but just tossing on a Chesterfield coat here from Uniqlo, it's a classic piece, classic silhouette, classic color. And the contrast of the black coat, I think, it just takes the reins as a statement piece for me here. But paired with the sweats, it just dresses it down pretty nicely, along with the beanie, so it still maintains that cozy vibe despite the loud, refined look of the coat. And transitioning again to another jacket, back to full streetwear, this is my favorite puffer jacket from, surprisingly enough, Banana Republic. Never would have expected it, but I do love a nice, poofy, cropped puffer jacket, and this jacket is just kind of perfect to me. And I could do an entire video on this puffer jacket, but I actually really enjoy kind of that oversized, overfluffed look that this jacket kind of gives me. Going on a tangent, but the more fitted puffers look a little bit deflated and just a little bit sad to me. Good examples are most of the ones from Uniqlo, but with this jacket here, it's just a more casual streetwear focused piece, and it again still takes that statement piece because of its oversized fit and the amount of contrast it adds because the base color is black. It's a great fit, and I think this fit and the previous fit, it just shows how one piece can change the look overall of a very simple base fit, especially when you have a great pair of sneakers on, like these Union Dunks. And next, since it's nearly summer, some shorts for these next couple of looks. So starting with some black sweatshorts, you really can't go wrong with these if you get the fit right. These are a little baggy on me, but I think they still kind of work, at least for the purposes of this video. And with shorts, I think socks are actually a huge part of your outfit. So I'm here with some Amazon quarter socks, just my preferred sock height since I am a shorter person, and if I wore kind of calf socks, I kind of look a little bit too short. So with the black shorts, I threw on this slightly faded burgundy shirt, and just playing around with some colors. With warmer weather, adding a bit of color definitely makes my fits a little bit more fun. But with that burgundy and the black sweats, I think it still works. It shows how versatile this colorway on the dunks is. How you can still throw on a bright color like burgundy and still have a somewhat cohesive fit. But overall, just a chill athleisure vibe to this one. Moving on to something that's a little bit more refined, but definitely still athleisure. These are some technical shorts from Bayleaf on Amazon. So for these shorts, I love the subtle technical pocket details on these. Again, the technical details on the shorts I think kind of matches the technical detail of the nylon covered uppers on the sneakers themselves. And with shorts like these, they're definitely just a little more interesting than some basic chino shorts without being something as trendy as a pair of cargo shorts. And with ankle socks from Bombas here, just a clean look, I think, with ankle socks that you can't really go wrong with when you're wearing shorts and also trying to style some low top sneakers. But rounding out the upper of this fit, Uniqlo U hoodie in gray, and overall, again, just like the gray tones here now of the hoodie and the shorts and how they pair again with those subtle faded colors that are just so great on the pistachios. Alright, last but not least, I thought it'd be a fun way to dress these up. It's prom season, right? I don't know, it's been a while since I've been in high school, but hey, if you're looking to wear sneakers to prom, like how a lot of people in my generation wore Space Jams, Concords, and Breads, Jordan 11 colorways for any non-sneakerheads watching this. These Union Dunks, this is actually a great pair of sneakers to dress up in. So even though the upper is pretty technical, again with those nylon overlays and kind of the loose threading I mentioned, I think the faded colorway and the white laces, they just make this Union Dunk super clean. And I think that's what really allows you to dress these up without looking like you're wearing a crazy streetwear sneaker. So this fit, kind of a fun one, a basic smart outfit with a white shirt, slacks, and a black blazer. So definitely not something I'm wearing every day, but hey, if you're that one person out there thinking about wearing these for prom, I got you. And hey, can't end a video without a plain white tee fit, right? So if you enjoyed this, hey, please consider a sub. Hit the like, leave a comment, everything, all the above definitely helps me out. Helps me get my content out there, especially being a super tiny YouTube channel right now. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. I got more stuff coming, so I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.